Hey everyone, it's Holly George here, and I'm in my backyard. Texas is finally amazing weather. I feel like it took a long time to get here, but okay, so I just got off this most incredible training that my friend shared with me from a person who specializes in the psychology of selling. And you can use this in network marketing, but you could also use this in the business world in any way. If you have a corporate job and maybe you have a project or you have something that you're trying to get a buy-in from customers or clients or maybe even your boss or project team, you could use this in any form or fashion. And I absolutely think this is going to bring so much value to you. But this is all credit of Tom Big Al Schreider, sorry. He just did this quick training, and I just wanted to recap for you because honestly, in 9 years in being in network marketing, I have never heard this done this way that I think is going to stop getting no's and start getting more yeses. If you would like people to say yes more, taking a look at your products, taking a look at your business, taking a look at your project proposal, and if you're like, I need more yeses in my life, because I know I do. So, okay, first of all, he started off with what you should never say. So if you want no's, here's what you should say. And he's like, there are some people you might want to use this with because maybe they're not exactly who you want to work with. Maybe they've already kind of given that negative vibe that they'd be more of a energy vampire. So maybe there are people that you'd want to say no. So he said, you'll say, would you be interested in? He's like, okay, right there. When I say, would you be interested in? What happens? You get that automatic like, oh, here we go. They're going to sell me something, right? You get that automatic like salesman spammy mentality already, like your alarm is like beep, 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 spam coming your way. Or how about this one? Because I know in network marketing, we are oftentimes trained to do this, and this is a big no-no. So you'd want to stop doing this. Hey, I just got involved with. Red flags going off, right? Everywhere. Oh, great. Here's one of those network marketers coming at me with, I just got involved with. Let's go ahead and transition to, if you could, would it be okay if I shared with you 5 words that would get people more interested in what your products or services are? Would that be okay? Would it be okay if I got you more sales in 2018 than ever before? Or years to come? All right, how about, would it be okay if you made more money using these 5 words I'm going to teach you this year? Would that be okay? Would it be okay if I stopped saying, would it be okay? So you could write down those 5 words. Would it be okay if? Would it be okay if? 5 words. That's what you need to write down right now. So he said, just think about that. It opens up the whole like, well, sure. So how can you use this? Okay, so here he said, would it be okay if, like, try to think of something. So you're finding a problem you're solving. So let's first of all back up and say, what problem are you solving? Maybe, women, we don't like wrinkles, right? I know I'm in my 40s. I'm 40. I'm not in my 40s yet, but I'm 40, and I definitely have been, like, the last couple years, attack on the wrinkles. Like, what can I do to reduce the wrinkles? I want to save my skin. I want to be as youthful looking as possible. And he's like, oh, you hate wrinkles? Or how, do you like to take better care of your skin? Would you like to, look 10 years younger within 60 days? And they say, yeah, I'd like that. I'd like to, or do you hate wrinkles? Yeah, who loves wrinkles? And he said, would it be okay if I showed you how to take 10 years off of your appearance within the next 60 days by showing you this liquid collagen that I have? Or, another one was, you hate dieting. So somebody's like, oh, I'm on another diet, or maybe they're not dieting, and you're like, oh, do you hate dieting? Yeah, hate dieting. Well, would it be okay if you could lose weight by trying something new? What if I have a brand new program I'd love to show you that I'm doing? Would it be okay if? And he said it just opens up right there. It's like such a simple, like, you naturally say yes, right? Just me saying this to you, you're like naturally going, yeah, it'd be okay if you did that for me. Yeah, I'd love to learn how to make more money. Yeah, I would love to learn how to get more people interested in taking a look at my product, service, and business. Yeah, right? So he's like, most people that hate their jobs are complaining about their jobs in the workplace. Well, would it be okay if you could work for yourself instead? Right? Would it be okay if you could work for yourself instead? So he said next level double close is, so let's sort that out now. So write that down. Let's sort that out now. Or you could say, let's just fix that now. And they're like, what? He said, so if you hate wrinkles, he says, would it be okay if you tried something new that would stop those wrinkles from the inside out? Well, yeah. Okay, let's fix that now. Lead into, now you've broken down all the barriers, because a lot of people always present, well, here's my product, here's what it does, here's the benefits of it, you really need it, da 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 da, right? But what if you started with, would it be okay if I helped you solve that problem by introducing your solution? I know, you can thank me, this is the bomb, because I don't know about you, but my mind just went like, wow, just would it be okay if you could just learn to say that more often. So he said, you know, the biggest barriers you have to overcome when you're trying to get somebody to look at your stuff anyway is overcoming the objections, right? So they're wanting to know, who are you? Are you a good person? Are you a person worth following? Are you a person of value, of interest? Can I trust you, and can I believe in you? So that is like the things you have to build that up in your personal value that you give out in your profile on Facebook, in your conversations. You have to give out more value. So the other thing he said is, are you interesting? Do people find you interesting? Are you entertaining? Are you educating? Are you funny? Are you bringing joy into their lives? So you want to bring joy into people's lives. People love encouraging people. I can tell you all the time, I always encounter people who they're like, you're so positive. I'm like, why not? What? I don't want to live a negative life. So just being an encourager, it's so rare. You wouldn't even believe how rare it is to be an encouraging person. So just putting a spin on it that you're an encouraging person is huge. And he says, they're deciding yes or no, do I want to do it? So as you're, talking and you're breaking down barriers, they're saying, okay, I know, like, and trust this person. If it's a warm market person, somebody you already know, those are all easily broken down in the beginning anyway. But he's saying then they're just really deciding, do I want to do this or not? And he's like, then that's when you go into the whole, like, would it be okay if? And he just said, it reduces the number of no's drastically, because you're not putting up those red flag, like, warning signs up front that you're this salesy person. You're being a real human being with real conversation. And then if they say, like, well, no, I just started this new diet, or I just started this new skincare line, and you say, oh, great, what do you like best about it? Like, what are you liking the most about that? And just have a conversation with them. Oh, awesome. What are you really enjoying about that? And then, if they say, well, I'm really seeing some great results, and say, oh, that is fantastic. So, how's it been going with the family? How's your job going? Find a way to just move the conversation to a normal conversation level, and not do, like, the typical network marketing, or, like, anytime, like, you get a no, you kind of get this, like, well, my thing is, like, the best thing ever. Like, why are they saying no? And then you just start going in attack mode. And don't do that. You don't want to attack people with information like, oh, well, mine's better, or you don't want to company bash, or, tell me if you've been a part of these conversations. If you've been a part of a conversation where somebody has just, like, come at you, like, with their claws, and they're like, well, that product's gonna kill you, and you should try mine, and, or, like, you'd be I don't know why you're on that. I've heard terrible things about that. I've heard people like literally just sitting down go, you know, oh, that's just such and such in that product. It's like terrible for you. And I'm like, really? Really? Like, let's not do that. Like, I like believe so wholeheartedly in network marketing, and the companies that bring these products to the industry, they do their due diligence to make these products safe and effective. Now, I'm not saying all products are created equal by any means, but I do believe that we should never, ever, ever, please never company bash. We should never product bash. You know, you can do comparisons in a very nice way without saying like, this is going to kill you, or this is bad for you. You can point out maybe some just nutrition facts. You can point out some label facts. You could point out some things just to get people thinking in a different direction, but always be a nice, human, kind individual when you're doing this. So I hope those 5 words tremendously change your life. If you get any value out of this, please share this with somebody that you love, but drop me a comment and let me know that that was the bomb, that was something you've never heard before, that's gonna, like, you feel like this is like a game changer for you. Drop me a comment and let me know, and I hope to talk to you soon. Have an amazing night, and God bless.